Moving on, a regional conflict is now shaking the foundations of the global economy. The US-Israeli war with Iran and the closure of the Strait of Hormuz have triggered a massive disruption across oil and gas and fuel markets, exposing just how fragile global energy security has become. What makes that crisis different and more severe compared to the past crisis? Take a look at this next report to understand all of that.
The US-Israeli war with Iran and the closure of the Strait of Hormuz have triggered the largest oil supply disruption in history by daily volume. According to the International Energy Agency, more than 12 million barrels per day have been knocked out of global supply, equivalent to 11.5% of total world demand. That surpasses peak disruption seen during the 1973 Arab oil embargo, the 1979 Iranian Revolution, and the 1991 Gulf War. In response, the IEA has released a record 400 million barrels from strategic reserves, calling the situation the most severe energy crisis in modern times, especially when combined with the after effects of the 2022 European gas shock. Unlike past crises that were largely limited to crude oil, this disruption spans multiple energy segments. The conflict has hit crude, natural gas, refined fuels, and even fertilizer supply chains. Around one-fifth of global LNG production has been impacted due to disruptions in Qatar, while refinery shutdowns in the Gulf have led to shortages of jet fuel and diesel across key markets. Decades of rising global demand and deeper trade linkages have made the system more interconnected and more vulnerable. Meanwhile, spare capacity from major producers like Saudi Arabia and the UAE has been rendered ineffective due to the blockage of critical shipping routes. So far, the crisis has lasted over 50 days, removing an estimated 624 million barrels from global markets, while the daily supply loss is the largest on record. Past disruptions like the Iranian Revolution had a greater cumulative impact over time. However, the current crisis is already comparable to the total losses during the 1973 oil embargo and exceeds those seen during the Gulf War. The impact is being felt most acutely in Asia and Africa through supply shortages, while long-term disruptions could persist for years. The scale, complexity, and duration of this crisis suggests a structural shift in global energy risk, with far-reaching consequences for markets and policy. Business Bureau WION, World is One.